Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round 4 Monaco Grand Prix, should I say, here at FLR. So I am back, returning from F1 24. I'd like to say a huge hello to everyone in the chat. Thank you for joining us. And for anyone wondering where our old commentator is, he sadly did a runner. And so you get my beautiful accent that's going to absolutely annoy you for the next hour and a half or so. So, as we did last time, we'll go through the same format so you know what to expect. So up next we have an in memoriam, which is Lola, which is the young girl you see there on the right hand side. She was sadly lost to a brain tumour called DIPCH, which is a diffuse intrinsic pontine glycoma. She was my niece, and sadly we lost her at 10 years old. It's an horrendous brain cancer. If anyone has ever heard of it, you don't ever wish it on children. Should you wish, if you want to make a donation to the charity, you can just go on Google and yeah, just give a donation in her name if you want, or anyone you know who may have suffered from this condition. So go to the sponsors then. So we have 5 Core Custom Clothing, who are sponsoring the league today, and along with Level Up, they provide the funding for the prizes at the end of the season. Right, going to some standings then. So we have Well Anyway up at the front with 64 points, Hilly in second with 54, and Rapid with 49. Shared kind of with Spinsy, but obviously count back. Ferrari are leading the championship for the constructors with 76 points, Alpine with 72, and Mercedes in third with 58. Just to keep the reserves happy, Tom Eade is currently leading with 19 points, and obviously Alfa Romeo in 10, and Crazy Chief, who's no longer here, I think in third. Right, so hopefully the drivers will be getting into their cars. So it does look like they have now started qualifying, so we will get straight into it. There we go. So let's just move my dock around so that I have access. Oh, controller disconnected. There we go. Right, so bring up, yeah, and that can go up there. Yeah, got the chat going and the logo. Let's get rid of the background one. There we go. Right, so are you ready? Let's get into the qualifying. If you struggle to hear me at any point, just say in the chat. I can make some adjustments. This is a brand new PC, so the settings will need changing if needs be. Right then. Let's change some stuff. Let's bring the telemetry, fastest lap, and track map. And there we go. So spray and pay as per the time. So at the minute, currently we have engine in P1 with a 110.2. Rapid then goes into second, displacing player Gibbs with a 110.7. So it's all to fight for. Gibbo is going to probably come in the pits now. It's going round again. I think this is a second time, or no, I think he's just going again perhaps. Let's see. Yep, so I think he's just going again. Who else do we have going on? I think it's one of the Red Bulls. Seb, perhaps. Yep, Seb's coming across. Seb puts it into P3 with a 111.1. Looked like he hit the wall earlier. We have a Ferrari, so who would that be? Is that that looks like Panda. Panda is reserving today, goes in at P10 with a 114 right behind his teammates. I think that might have just been a double warm-up. Tom Ede goes in with a 109.9 to go at the top, so he'll be happy with that. The key to this is to be consistent. I would definitely say. I don't think Panda being blocked potentially here. He did look like he'd gone purple there. He does have the McLaren, but I don't. Is it? Yeah, the McLaren is on an out lap, so I don't know if this could affect Panda's lap. He is using the battery, so this. Oh, that probably distracted Panda a little bit. But he's still going for it. I don't think he'll let it get to him too much. Hitting the wall. I don't think he'll be happy with this. Oh, come on. And Panda is going around the corners then. As he crosses the line, where will that put him? He improves, but not by much. A 113.6. That still keeps him in 13th. So it looks like all the drivers have now put in a time. Marshall has crashed out, as you can see on the map there. So unfortunate for him. We do have the Ferrari. Is that no, it's an Alpine, I think. Yeah, coming across. It's rapid. Is rapid going to improve? Yes, he does. Goes up to P4 with a 110.3. Fortunate for. I think that was the chicane. I think, yeah. I think he just crashed out at the chicane there, and we have. I think, is it? No, Jay Hart is coming into the pits. We have the other, I think, is Gibbo. Gibbo, is he putting in a time? Will he improve? He hasn't, so I think he's just going again, taking the corner really nice. I wonder if we can do something about the blur. Just wonder if... Ooh, wrong. Let's see if we can make some changes to the graphics. Motion blur. Just change that to 0, I think. I wonder if I can just make it. Let's go for high. See if that makes a difference. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I think it's a little bit better there. So cuts the corner, but doesn't invalidate. So I think he'll be happy with that. Gibbo's making his way round the corners, looking good so far. Doesn't hit the wall at the chicane. There we go. Where will he go? So Gibbo is a fast driver, so he'll be hoping to improve. 110.8 P6. So yeah, I don't think that is any good. We have the Alpine, a Welsh Benjamin then. Here he comes. He's going to do his lap, so we'll stay with him into turn 1 then. Braking nice and heavy, cutting the corner nicely. Now up the hill. The car behind gets out of the way. We do have a yellow flag, now green up front. Keeps it nice and tight, hooks it up, ready for this right-hander. Avoids the bump. No, he doesn't. He goes straight over it. Oh, bit of a bad break in there, but these sets of corners don't look to be doing too good for Ben. Oh, I don't know if Ben might want to have another go at this, but no, there he goes. No one behind him. Braking at 100 meters, making sure it's nice and tight. Looks a bit scrappy, I won't lie. We have a yellow flag. That's behind him. I think it's just another car getting out of the way. Here we go. Well, he cuts some corner. He doesn't throw it into the wall. Hooks it up at the hairpin. Yes, but a little bit late on the acceleration. Here he goes then. DRS open. All the way to the line. Goes up to P12. Where is 4? So 4 is also coming up to the hairpin now. bit slow. Oh, this is going to be a slow time for 4, I think. Yeah, I don't think he's... Yeah, 1:15.3, so unlucky for him there. We have a Ferrari. Is this Panda? No, this will be... well, anyway, it was well anyway. Going to improve. No, just looks like he's restarting lap. Oh, slide into the wall there. He will not be happy with that. Oh, we have a... Was it Red Bull? So let's go to... Oh, it's Red Bull starting a lap. Haas, so it's not going to be Ian because he stuck it in the wall. That's going to be Tom going on another lap again, another Red Bull. This is going to be spray and pay, 44%. So yeah, on the accelerator, I wonder if he's going to improve. He does, throws it up into P6 with a 110.8. Let's have a look at the gaps then. Let's just see. Pretty much everyone from P1 to P7 is within a second, so Tom is currently in the lead at the moment. Aston Martin, it's him coming into the pits. I think he'll be done now. We have, I think that'll be just 4 coming back in. No, 4 going again. What's with Ferrari? That'll be Panda. Is Panda going to? No, it's not Panda. That is well anyway. It's well anyway going to improve. He doesn't. Stays in P5. This is an Alpine. There's a Rapid on 100%. So Rapid is going in for a time. Engine puts in a 109.7. He'll be happy with that in the Mercedes. Drivers coming into the pits. We have Gibbo on an outlap going to start a lap. His teammate, who do we have? Jay Hartnell. Jay Hartnell's coming down 73%. So perhaps he's reduced harvesting, so I think he's getting ready to carry out a lap. Oh, I'm going to just pause for a moment and I'm going to go get a drink before I start the race. 5 minutes, and hopefully we'll get on with a good race. All these guys are very good. Yeah, you were on. I was on a lap, and when I crashed, no, yeah. Unfortunately, Ian, I didn't catch it, mate. But yeah, unlucky. Just, I suppose it's the way it goes. Alright then. Let's get rid of this. So I'm gonna go for a drink. Alright, be back shortly. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Sorry about that. As is typical, my dog decided he wanted the toilet, so I had to sort that out for him. Right. Where are we at? Let's have a look. There we go, right. Cool. So we have engine in P1 with rapid in P2, Tom Eade in P3, Tom Go Prof in P... Whoa, hang on. So, well, anyway, he's gone up to P3. Well done to him. Tom in P4. Other Tom in P5. Who are on, so a lot of people on outlaps. Have we had anyone crash out? Doesn't look like just people getting out of the way. An Aston perhaps. So we have a car coming over. Is anyone going to jump? No, I think that was just an outlap. We have an Alpine of Welsh Benjamin going on an outlap. Come on, Ben. Me believe in you. This 4, so 4 looks like, yeah, it falls on an outlap, but it's only on 5% battery. Wonder if he's going to just pop it in. No, he's going to keep going. Oh, that was a little bad final lap there. Final exit, sorry. Final exit. Final corner. God damn it. Slightly more upbeat than my predecessor. Red Bull's getting out of the way well for each of there, but Spray, hitting the final corner there. Not able to give his teammate a toe down the straight. I think he'll be gutted with that. Who was it? Seb. Seb could probably have done with that toe and probably that distraction not being there. So, well, anyway, has decided to call it quits. Who do we have? Is this J Hart? No, we have player Gibbs. Starting a lap, we have Hilly up into P6, I think that was. We have a Red Bull of Spray, I think. Yes, no, that was not a Red Bull of Spray. I think that might have been someone else. Oh, I really struggled to keep up with everyone on these. So I think, yep, Seb is going to be the next driver to put in a time. He's on 100%, so he's harvesting. Oh, he invalidated. So we have Tom, I believe. Yep. Tom will now be the next driver. It looks like he has a purple sector 2, so it could be a good time for Tom. Looks up the final set of corners really well. Doesn't hit the wall into the pit, into the straight. Does he improve? He does. He goes into P1 with a 109.4. Oh, we're going to have people jumping around, losing track. Let's just stick with Hilly then. Hilly is invalidated. Who do we have behind him? We have an Alpine of Welsh. Ben has hit the wall. I don't know if Ben's going to into Hilly's retired from the session. Hopefully not on the pitch straight. Oh, he hits the wall. And we have drivers going around everywhere. We have a Ferrari of Panda. Is Panda going to improve? No. He's reduced his thing. So that is it. That is it for qualifying. Looks like Panda ran out of fuel. So, your drivers are Tom Eade in P1, Engine P2, Rapid in P3, Well Anyway P4. P5 goes to Tom, Go Prof, Player Gibbs in P6, Hilly in P7. The two Red Bulls come after with Spray and Pay in 8 and Seb Sina in 9. P10 goes to Josh, 11th crashed out goes to Marshall. P12 goes to J Hart, P13 to Welsh Ben. Panda goes into P4 and P15 goes to 4. So there we have it, guys. The drivers will now go in for a 5-minute break. So if any of the drivers are listening, don't forget you've got a little break. Go for a toilet break, go get yourselves a drink, etc. And yes, we will be back in about 5 minutes. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So the drivers will now start readying up. So they should have, in their 5 minutes, gone for a toilet break, had a drink, and put their setups on. So this race will be a difficult one for a lot of these drivers. Turn 1 will be especially difficult on lap 1. So the drivers will, I'm sure, be very cautious going into there. Hopefully no torpedoes coming from the back, and I wish them all the best of luck. And it won't be a snooze fest, but you know, as my predecessor apparently said. But we are getting underway, so let's join the game. There we go. So I am in. Let's get on. Yeah, let's keep that on because I like that. And I don't know what to do. Let's go. Yeah, interval. Yeah. Cool. Right. So the drivers are making their way on the formation lap to the pitch straight, and hopefully it'll be a clean first corner. So just while we're getting this done, I took a little bit of time off because my computer, my old computer should I say, kept on crashing during the game, mostly due to just itself and it being old. Upgraded, and instead of having 99% CPU usage, I only have like 40%, I think it is now. Let's just have a look. Let's see what we're cooking at. Yeah, only like 34% currently on CPU and 66% on memory. So, you know, always good. And they are lining up now, so I need to stop messing around. Need to get a good view. Come on, give me a good view, guys. Don't give me that looking from the back view when it kicks off. So let's get yes, there we go. That's what we want to see. I wish they would still give us a better camera views control. And we are underway then. So Tom got away very well by the looks of it. So into turn 1. All looking good so far. I think everyone's made it through. No torpedoes. Very good. Right, so let's get everything back up and running. So see if there's any position to see if anyone managed to do anything. So engine managed to get the jump on Tom. Oh, down the inside goes Gibbo. Think that was not a move that was ever going to succeed. Oh, and he's losing out lots of positions here. Oh, Gibbo, what are you doing, mate? So Gibbo initially gained quite a few positions on lap 1, it seems. Has now lost a position to Hilly. Oh, come on, Gibbo, don't do any stupid moves. No winners on. Well, there's lots of winners and lots of losers. Looks like Panda got taken by 4 on the first lap. Panda won't be happy with that, but Panda has been away for a little bit, moving house and all that sort of stuff, so he'll be a little bit rusty. Probably hoping to just rub off some cobwebs doing this. 4 up ahead, looking like he's having some incidents, but Ben, unfortunate for Ben, has dropped all the way back to the bottom, so he is now the biggest loser with P2. Doesn't look like there's going to be any overtakes, to be honest. Panda looking like he's sniffing an overtake on 4. Will he try and do it at this bit here? Maybe. No. 4 is putting his car right in the bit, right in the best part of the track. Panda just holding back a little bit. I wonder if Panda's just thinking of where he can. Oh, opening there for Panda, but unfortunately just touches the back. It did look like a move that was on there for a second. Oh, is Panda going to lose out of position to Ben here? Oh, it looks like Seb and Hilly. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, an overtake by Seb on Gibbo. Gibbo is then going to try again on the inside, but backs out. Smart move there. Don't think two cars were ever going to get into that, but Gibbo has a penalty already. I wonder if that is a corner cut in. Let's see. Penalties, 10-second. I reckon that was for cutting. I think he tried to do a George Russell at the chicane at the back. Let's go back towards the back again. Let's see. Oh, Panda hitting the wall there. I wonder what happened. Hopefully there wasn't a to-do. Lots of argy-bargy going on between Panda and what is going on for... Whoa. I think there's some glitching going on there on the part of Thor or Panda. I'm not entirely sure, but Panda is somehow in the lead. Let's go up ahead. Let's see what these guys are doing. There's a big gap, but Seb is on the back of Hilly. I wonder if he's going to try and send one down the inside. I don't think he will, but under braking, locking up there quite a bit. We rather, yeah, let's go Ferrari. So I am assuming he means, well, anyway, just keeping a watching brief there. He's not letting them run away entirely. But Seb and Hilly are... Let's go to Gibbo around the outside. It's going to be a drag race. So Hilly has now lost out 2 positions to Seb and Gibbo. But Gibbo does have that 10-second time penalty. Spray and pray on the back of Hilly. So I wonder if Hilly may have some damage. Let's have a look. Can we see any damage? Looks like a lot of hitting, but we do have spray and pay. Looking like he could make a move at the moment. There is a bit of a DRS train from Hilly all the way down to Panda. Panda needs to get a move on if he's going to try and get up to the back of this group. Doesn't look like that. There is a little bit of, again, another DRS train from Tom down to, well, anyway, for the Battle 4P2. And we are now currently watching the Battle 4P8. Is there going to be any overtakes? So we're doing well so far. We do have 15 drivers still in the race. A little bit of a battle at the back. Welsh Benjamin on the back of 4. We will join them in a moment. Let's just see if any overtakes are going to get done here. Ben... Oh, looks like we have Marshall there just having a little bit of an incident. Who was it? Yeah, I think it was Marshall. Looks like there was some damage there, potentially in the Haas. No overtakes, so let's go back to Welsh Benjamin. Is Welsh Benjamin going to make a move? No, he isn't. Up the hill, perhaps. Get on the acceleration nice and early. As he climbs the hill, Panda is getting away. 2.7 seconds, so Ben really needs to get past 4. Ben will be kicking himself that he's at the back here. An earlier incident, I think, just hit the wall. Come on, Ben, you can do it, mate. Someone... No, don't listen. Just do not listen to me, Ben. Right. Oh, I'll have a drink of my Beck's Blue non-alcoholic beer, so I can brew it up. Marshall with a 3-second time penalty for cutting, I'm assuming, the chicane. Oh, it looks like there was a wall hit there by 4, but it doesn't look like anything's coming of that. Let's go up top. Oh, spreading out a little bit. All getting out of DRS zone. Oh, spray and pray hits the wall and Josh goes up ahead. Is Marshall going to take advantage of this? Doesn't look like he can, but J Hart is on the back of Marshall, but I think just up until this point. And Ben has managed to get past on the pit straight 4, so Ben now needs to get ahead and get on with getting after Panda, but 4 I'm sure will not allow this to go easy. But I think 4 is a dev driver. I think he's currently learning. I'm not sure what his stage of stage of experience with this game, as he's fairly new into the Discord. But we are learning Discord. We don't discriminate against the slow drivers. We do like to get them in. You don't learn unless you race, and we don't mind the people racing. We have Marshall. Then let's go back to this. Marshall on the back of Spray. Ooh, Spray trying to pull one on, but it looks like Hilly and Josh. This looks like Josh is getting a little bit squeezed there, but on the exit, could he pull the overtake? Hilly's going to be using his battery. Oh, on the inside goes Spray. Spray down the inside. Oh, good view there. And we have an overtake on Josh. Looks like Spray had the momentum and could have potentially have overtaken Hilly, but unfortunately Hilly's losing out. Oh, Hilly, what you doing? Oh, looks like Hilly is not having the best of races here. Hilly is a good driver. I think just Monaco is not a good track for a lot of people. Unfortunate for him there, he loses out quite a lot. Dropped from P8 all the way down to P12. Unfortunate for him there. But we do have some overtakes going on, which is good. My predecessor obviously wasn't happy. So I think the drivers are putting on a good display for us today. We do have Marshall looking to make a move on Josh. Hilly with a 3-second time penalty. Cutting the chicane. Unfortunate for him there. Whoo! Oh, looks like Marshall could be looking to make a move on Josh. Lap 8 off 39 then. So we haven't done the tyres. Shall we see what the tyres are? Oh no. Excuse me if you heard that. Tyres then. Oh. So Hilly is in the pits with the softs. That might explain why Hilly was having such a hard time. Tyres probably just went off. A new wing change and gets underway on the hard tyres. Could he take it to the end? Possibly. You know, it can happen. Hits the pit wall on the way out. Don't think he intended for that to happen. And gets out and on his way. Unfortunate for him there though. But new set of boots. Clear track ahead. I'm pretty sure he can close down 4. And he definitely has the ability. So 2 drivers on hard tyres. We have Seb up top. Seb in P5 doing an alright job up there. Marshall, hitting the wall as we join him there. Still on the back of Josh, still within a second. Looking like a nice setup there for Marshall. Looks very stable. Doesn't seem to be causing a lot of sliding. Roche Benjamin has caught up to the back of Panda. So Panda and Ben have been teammates quite a lot in the past. So I wonder, a bit of sliding there, a bit of traction lost. So that puts Ben out of the seconds, but it looks like he's doing all right. He's keeping it out of the walls. Let's go up to Gibbo, who is on the back of Well Anyway. They had a come in together early on during the race, but I think everyone's warmed themselves up a little bit now. So hopefully, Seb is within touching distance of Tom Go Prof. Will there be anything going on here? Let's close some of this stuff down. Yeah, there we go. Keep the penalties on for those of you who are watching, if anyone's still watching. No overtake going on there. Gibbo with his 10-second time penalty still on the back of Well Anyway. Looking to make a move, but just needs to keep it nice and calm. Might want to send one down, but I don't think he will. Obviously, they had a coming together early on during the race. We've got the whole race to go. It's only lap 10 of 39. 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. 10 seconds, really? Is that where it is nowadays? I thought it was 5. I don't know. It's been a long way, but Panda is in the pits, as is Thor, sorry, but He'll be gutted with that, I think. Oh, yeah, use a turn several. It used to be a drive-through. 3-second time penalty for Tom GoProf. Seb Cena looks like he's lost out a couple of positions. Or maybe he was trying to make up some positions, but hits the wall. Oh, but with these hard tyres, they're looking like they're coming in for Seb. So Seb could be on for a good... as well anyway dives into the pits to get off these tyres. Will he go on for another set of mediums? No, goes on for a hard. Ooh. So maybe thinking about going to the end with 28 laps to go. So as everyone's pitting in now, a lot of gaps might start opening up. Yeah, so everyone's now starting to pit. We have quite a few people in the pit already. What's going on here? So we have Jay Hart on the back of Marshall. Welsh Benjamin up into P10. So a good bit of recovery there from the early incident that saw him get dropped to the back of the grid. Hilly does the overtakes on the pit straight, so he will be happy with that. Don't know if he made up any positions. We have yellow flag. Who was it? Yellow flag sector 2. We have a... Oh, it's Jay Hart. Jay Hart looking like he's had a incident hit the wall. Any damage yet? Looks like front end plate left hand side has come off. So it looks like it's going to be a pit for him. Did he pit before? Stops. No, he hasn't. So he's due a stop anyway. So it might be worth him getting off them and going on to some hard tyres. Rapid is in the pits. Rapid comes out on hard tyres. Well, anyway, still showing us... Oh, he's stopped, sorry. Tom GoProf is out. So where is Well Anyway? Is Well Anyway going to be able to beat these guys? Oh, no, he doesn't. Unfortunate for him there. So position changes are still the same. Seb Cena comes out in P7. Oh, Marshall with a wing change. He will not be happy with that. Ben coming in onto the hard tyres. Gets underway. Lovely stop there by Welsh Benjamin. Oh, so I wish we could see how fast the pit stops were. So, yeah, it looks like... So the only people yet to pit are Engine Tom and Gibbo. So I wonder if they are waiting for a safety car. Potentially... and we have Rapid with a DNF. Looks like Rapid has had a DNF at the chicane. Is it going to be a safety car? I don't think it will, because it is a Monaco race, and for some reason Monaco doesn't produce safety cars still by the looks of things. Unfortunate for Rapid there. So that is nil points for the Alpine team. Yeah, Welsh Benjamin has now got it all to do, down in 12th. Unfortunate for him there. Hopefully we'll get him in the chat. He'll let us know what's gone on. Looks like Tom Eade and Tom GoProf are having a little bit of a battle there for position. Not sure entirely what went on. Don't know if it was just a nice and safe overtake. But they both look like they've got their wings, so that's good. And we have Well Anyway up the back of them. So looking good. We have Panda down at the back on the back of Welsh Benjamin. I wonder if there was an overtake earlier on, maybe at the pits. Because I do think, if I recall rightly, Panda was ahead of Welsh Benjamin. So yeah, it looks like Ben is doing okay. These three don't look like there's anything going on, but I think Spray's done quite a few overtakes today. Looks like Gibbo. Oh, Gibbo has pit and served his 10-second time penalty and put him into 6th. 8 seconds behind Seb, so he'll have to do some catching up. I wonder if he pit when that yellow flag came out, hoping for a safety car. That didn't happen. So this is the closest battle for position, I think, for Hilly's P7. Seb Cena with a 112.0 for the fastest lap. Anything going on between any of these three? We have any overtakes going on? Maybe Josh? No, Josh doesn't look like he's going to do an overtake. Nice turn one for Spray there, looking very good. J Hart on the back of 4. Wonder if J Hart is going to... Oh, a bit slow getting out of the hairpin. But 4 had a bad exit, but he's managed to get away. He's doing all right. 4 is harvesting with 2% battery. He needs to do some saving up, I think. Ooh, with a good exit, J Hart could have done that. He has a lot more battery. Are we going to see an overtake? No, I think just... I don't think Jay really trusts it. He knows that 4 is a dev driver. So he might just be giving him a little bit more space, a little bit more patience. But Jay will be kicking himself in the kick. Potentially an overtake coming in the tunnel. Good exit. Get underway. Come on. Switch to the inside. Decides not to do him under braking. Pin takes a nice corner. Can he do it here with a good exit? No. Oh, let's go to Josh. Josh on Hilly. Nothing to do there. Hilly, yeah, he's got 50% battery, so I think he's doing all right, using it nice and well. Nothing for Spray and Pray. Let's go back to J Hart. J Hart going to be able to have another go. Oh! Oh, unfortunate there for J Hart. No. Good exit though. Good exit. Oh! The traction just got J Hartnell there. Very unfortunate for him. Oh. But that, it was, you know, I don't think either of them were really to blame in that. We don't have Rapid in the chat, so I don't think anything is going to come of that. Let's just check the Discord. See if Rapid put anything in there. Doesn't look like he did. Unfortunate. Yeah, so no updates, but we do have J Hart making that overtake on 4. So 4 is now in P14 with J Hart now up in 13, released to go after Panda. Let's go to Josh. Josh going to be able to potentially get Hilly. Hilly's doing a fantastic job defending 17, but looks like Spray is hitting the back of Josh, just getting slightly better exits. But you have to overtake and you have to do it cleanly. I fear that the stewards are going to have a bit of a job ahead. Panda with a 3-second time penalty, so penalties are coming up now. Whoa. So this is now the closest battle on track 4P7. Let's just see if there's going to be any overtakes happening. I don't know. Hilly is doing a fantastic job using his battery really well, but it does look like he's out, well, under fueled, so he will at some point have to do some fuel saving. Ways you can fuel save then. So, oh, we have a yellow flag. Is that Thor? It is. 4 is round, and that was a reset to track. But yes, I think given the track and the and his ability, I think that's okay. I know normally we would penalise a reset to track, but he is 51 seconds behind P13, and it's Monaco, and he did have the front runners coming up behind him. Whether that was his justification or not, I don't know, but it's fine. So we have there's nothing going on here still. No, Hilly hitting the wall there. Marshall could be doing with getting a move on. If he could get onto the back of Spray and Pray, he could potentially look to make a move on any incidents that happen. More hitting off the wall. just give a shout out to Four, who, despite being 53 seconds behind the next placed person and has stuck with it. So well done to him for, you know, keeping at it, getting some experience. No, not a lot going on up front. The gaps are small. Tommy looks like he might be making some I don't know, he's hanging around 2 seconds. But this is still spray and pray, as is now dropped back to P9, to 1.1 seconds. Josh is still on the back of Hilly. Is anyone yet to pit? No. Stop. So everyone has stopped. 4 with 2 stops. Position changes. Biggest winner is P4 positions for Seb up into P5. So very good for him. Biggest loser, who's not obviously DNF'd. Don't really seem to be any biggest losers. So that's all good. Let's have a look at some penalties then. 5 drivers, Tom, Hilly, Marshall, Panda and 4, all with 3-second time penalties. So still looking quite good, considering, you know, can't complain. Josh, 6 tenths behind Hilly. Ooh. Come on. Give us an overtake, Josh. It's on you, kid. Yeah, yellow flag. That is 4 just getting out of the way, I think. Yeah, it was just, you know, following blue flags. Still keeping with it, though. Good for him. Let's go back up to Josh, who's still 6 tenths behind. Tom Eade is losing positions. Now 3.3 off engine. Engine having a blinder up front on lap 20. 19 laps to go. Spray and Pray has managed to... has he managed to get into a second at the DRS? He hasn't, so he's still got his flap down. So, but he's catching up under ERS, which is quite good. So bringing some more action. Marshall has caught up, I think, a second on these guys. You can now see him in the picture, I think. Spray and Pray. Yeah. He's at least nearly on the same piece of track. I think it's just a corner behind each time. So he just needs the guys up front to just keep battling, and he can potentially pull in an overtake if any of these guys have an incident under tunnel. Josh, 5 tenths. Looks like he's having a good race. I wonder if he's deliberately just staying behind, or, you know, Hilly is using his battery efficiently. Hilly is also underfueled, so Gibbo 3-second time penalty. Oh, what's this? And Seb, and they're round. Gibbo has hit or come into contact with Seb Sina. Unfortunate for him there. His tyres will be cooked now. Is this going to bring anyone in? Hilly? No, still 20 seconds behind. Gibbo now 2.4. I wonder what happened. Josh, oh, I can't believe I missed that. Josh has managed to get past Hilly. We'll spray and pray. No, god damn it. But yeah, we got an incident there between Seb and Gibbo. So I wonder if Seb had an incident, maybe spun and Gibbo caught up. Gibbo hoping to seize his chance. Oh, I don't know whether that would be a 50-50 on them, maybe. We will see, I'm sure, after the race. Marshall, 2 seconds now. He can see the drivers in front, so he will be getting hungry. He will want these extra positions for his team. His teammate is in P3, so will be good for their constructors, I think. And Spray and Pray has gone into the pits. Looks like did he have a wing change there? Potentially. He's going to lose some positions, I think, to Welsh Benjamin, for instance, in the pits. Yeah, Spray and Pray still not out of the pits. So he'll come out into P11. Oh, yellow flag, and that is again for, I think just staying out of the way. So Josh has managed to pull almost a second on and off with Hilly, so he's going to try and get after Gibbo. 19 seconds down the road. Gibbo has managed to get back onto Seb Sina, but they need to do the overtake cleanly. Oh, good exit there by Gibbo. Careful, careful. Too much speed. You need to be careful. Can't just drive into the back of other drivers. I know it's Monaco, but you need to just be cautious. Looks like Seb's tyres on the mediums have gone out. So Seb maybe needs to just come into the pits and take the hit, because by the looks of it, Gibbo has got the better traction and he's just desperately trying to overtake. Really, he's on the back of Josh still. Now within a second. Anything else going on up the road? Try and keep on with both of these if we can. I think if there's going to be an incident, it's going to be these two. Right, just needs to keep it calm, get a good exit out of this corner, and then put his foot down. Put Seb with, I think, just a better exit there. Lock up by Seb. Gibbo hitting the wall, lose out a little bit there. Hilly at the hairpin. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? No. Nothing going on there. Ben has Marshall has come in the pits, so we'll get onto the back of this battle as Seb has hit the wall. Seb is struggling. He's really struggling on them tyres. I think he needs to pit, to be honest. Marshall looks like he's going to come out in P11. Yep, so Tom Mead pits then in P2, so he will lose some positions. Well, anyways, pit. No, he hasn't. Both Toms have pit, so they are coming out in third and fourth, promoting well anyway into P2. 14 laps left to go. This is the closest battle on track at the moment. If anything's going to happen, Tom has come out behind this battle, so this will hold him up potentially, but this is now a three-way battle for P4. Seb does not look like he wants, and Gibbo has managed to pull an overtake on Seb Sina on the hill, and it looked clean, it looked good. Well done to Gibbo if that was genuinely a good overtake, if it wasn't just an incident being hit. As Tom is trying to go round the outside at the hairpin. Clean potential overtake there. The better tyres on Tom Go Prof here will get the better traction coming out under the tunnel. Will there be anything going on? I don't think there will. But there is another battle going on, and it is between Tom and Seb Sina. So we will see. Look at the exit there as Seb is keeping the corners covered, allowing Gibbo to get underway, but I do fear that on the pitch straight that Tom is going to get this move done. Oh, and Tom has crashed. I think he went into the back of Seb Sina there. He will be absolutely gutted with that. Oh, he's dropped 7 seconds. That will encourage Tom Eade and well anyway, especially because that has now potentially caused a massive gap, about 16, 70, let's call it 18, 19 seconds a gap. I don't know how long a pit is at Monaco, but well, anyway, might be on for a pit stop and potentially get a podium for third. Seb Sina is 1.5 seconds as engine pits. I wonder what Well Anyway is going to do. I wonder if he's going to stay and try and go to the end. Well Anyway does have the pace. Here he comes down the pit straight. Will he make the overtake happen? I think he has. He's managed to go into P1. So what will happen? Let's have a look at the tyre situation. 16 lap old hard tyres for Well Anyway, with fresh mediums for engine. So let's go down, Josh. What's going on? Josh is on the back here, 1.6. So that a new battle has come between Welsh Benjamin, Marshall, and Josh JS Gaming. Let's just go off that. We don't need this. Ben is having an absolutely good recovery here up in P9, but Marshall looking like he wants to get that position. Josh JS Gaming on the back, keeping a watching brief. Is there going to be any overtake on Ben at this point? Marshall down the inside. Looks like he cut a corner there, and he has. Marshall has done a George Russell, and he's potentially compromising Ben here, but Ben has managed to hold the position. Marshall really should give that position back. I don't think he will. He's just done a George Russell instead. Well, anyway, pits for P3. Where is Gibbo? Gibbo, I think, is going to be okay. Not going to be okay, sorry. I think he's going to stay in P4. Well, anyway, he's coming out of the pits now. Oh, he's going to do him. Gibbo has done well anyway, I think we'll make this overtake, but Gibbo is on very old tyres. Seb on the back of Tom, 4 seconds. I don't think anything's going to happen there. Ooh. So Josh has got past Welsh Benjamin. Unfortunate for Welsh Benjamin. Marshall being a naughty boy there, I think. Yeah, cutting the corner there to get past Welsh Benjamin, compromising Welsh Benjamin. This is obviously, I think, then potentially stirred him up a little bit, and he's lost out to Josh, and now Welsh Benjamin is all the way down in P11. Gutted for him there. Scott well anyway on the back of Gibbo. Just have to keep it nice and calm. Both very experienced drivers, both multiple race winners. Gibbo stays out, so next good exit here could give well anyway. Potential, no. Oh, very well done to get stopped there by well anyway. Tom Good Prof has had a bit of recovery, and we have a yellow flag. Oh, that is just for getting out of the way. Oh, we have a couple of pits then. Hilly is in the pits, as is Seb Sina. Seb Sina is coming out, should I say. Spray still behind his teammate. So both Red Bull boys in P6 and P7. Back up with well anyway, still on the back of Player Gibbs. So we have a couple of battles on track still happening. All okay so far. Ooh. Engine puts in a 1:11.9, so that is now the current fastest lap. The P1 man, but he's being kept honest with 4 seconds. You know, Tom's not letting him get away, so I think he will be happy with that. Panda Pitts down from P12, loses out to J Hart, P13. So Gibbo doing all right at the moment, and that was a Ferrari of Panda coming out of the pits. I think Gibbo's tyres are absolutely screaming, but he is holding up these drivers. We have the Ferrari of Panda making a move on Tom, trying to unlap himself. This could be a bit of a distraction. The rules state that you can't drive through ghosted drivers. 10-second time penalty for crossing pit exit line. Gutted. 4-4 there, but he's still in, doing all right. Oh, as they hit the line. Oh, everyone's coming in together. Let's just keep an eye on this as Tom gets in behind. Well, anyway, choosing not to pull an overtake there. Oh, I wish we could. Still annoys me that we can't get to choose between like helicopter. As Gibbo pits finally releasing Tom, and well, anyway, to race as Panda also gets past Tom Go Prof. Well, anyway, a 3-second time penalty. He will not be happy with that. Let's have a look at the penalty situation then. Oh, Tom Go Prof has a 13-second time penalty. Oh, I think he'll be unhappy with that. Probably potentially speeding the pit lane. Doing a George Russell as Tom Mead gets a 3-second time penalty. So the penalties are now starting to become thick and fast. Drivers are getting tired. So, yeah, anyone with any mad strategies going on? No, it's all alright so far. Seb is still the biggest winner, with Hilly being the biggest loser now with a 3-second loss. So, gutted for him. And we are now starting to go into the closing stages of this race. So let's do a run through then. We have Engine, your race leader, in the Mercedes in P1. Tom Eade in P2 in the Aston with, well, anyway, in the Ferrari in P3. Tom Go Prof is in P4. Seb Cena in P5. Gibbo in P6. Spray in P7. Marshall in P8. Josh P9. Hilly P10. Ben P11. Jay in P12. Panda P13. And bringing up the rear in P14 is 4. So Josh, one of the guys who's currently, or at least one of the guys who's penaltyless is currently on the back of Marshall. Marshall will potentially, well, he more than likely will lose that position. Looks like Welsh Benjamin. He's gone. I think maybe he might have pit, or maybe just had some bad luck, and he's now down in P11. Did well to recover from an early incident where he was last, and he's up to P11. But I do think he will have something to say about Marshall. George Russell in the corner at P1, I think it was. So yeah, Gibbo on the back of Seb Cena tried to close the gap. These two had an earlier little battle. Oh, excuse me. And Gibbo managed to do him on the hill. Gibbo puts in a fastest lap with a 1:11.5. No point fastest lap this season due to the changes in the rules in F1. We decided to follow suit. Looks like Gibbo's maybe had a little bit of a tap of the wall there. It could just be the game. Josh is now within a second of Marshall. Oh, we have a yellow flag. Again, I think that was just Thor doing a good job at the back there. Gibbo, 3-second time penalty for cutting the corner. So yeah, I think that I don't even think it matters if he overtakes now. Yeah, It won't matter. So let's just ignore that for a moment and go on to Josh and Marshall. Ooh. Thought there might have been an overtake coming for Gibbo. Oh, it looks like Gibbo is trying to coax Seb into having an incident. But a good exit there by Seb Cena as Seb hits the wall and Gibbo loses a little bit of traction there. Let's go to Josh then. So Josh is on the back. Will he try to potentially outbrake him? No, I just think it's just a little bit too far back. Oh. Marshall with the slightly better exit there. Good exit there by Gibbo. Oh. Got a bit of wind. Oh, what an overtake potentially by Gibbo, and that's a crash. It looked like it was going to be a good overtake there, but sadly the walls closed in, I think, and Seb just decided he needed more space. So that is Gibbo done. Marshall, Josh still going at it. Spray will now try to get onto the back of Gibbo. Gibbo now has wing damage. Gibbo with the rage driving. Looks like just crashing, not gearing. I think he's going to pit and quit. No, he doesn't. He stays out. We don't want to do anything stupid, Gibbo. So this is now the closest battle on track. Josh and Marshall going battling for P8. Marshall currently with the position that that Josh wants. Give over 10-second time for the call. What is he doing? Oh God, Gibbo, don't do anything stupid, please. Oh, unfortunate there, ladies and gentlemen, you have to see that. Unfortunately, this is the nature of esports. You do get bad driving there by disgruntled drivers. I think I'm going to have to just kick Gibbo. Excuse me while I do that. Yeah. Let me just excuse me while I do this. There we go. That is Gibbo now banned from the server. We do have a zero tolerance policy on that action. Seb, I'm sorry, guy. At least you survived. To continue. So let's go to Josh then. Josh is 1.2 seconds behind. If you're probably wondering why I watched that with Gibbo, is because I needed to make sure I had an account. Obviously the team will need to see that at the end of the race. So we are now on the final lap, and we have Tom Eade, who has had a spectacular race. I do think he did he have this? Yeah, he did it on lap 1, I believe. Managed to get Tom at the first lap, but we are now closing in on the race win for Engine. He will be absolutely ecstatic with this. Tom Eade 8.5, a good race for him. So yes, nothing going on. We have Josh still, but I'm going to go up with Engine, who's again, yes, he has had an absolutely spectacular race. Wings in good shape, and we will watch him cross the line then for Team Mercedes, a P1 finish. Congratulations to him. Across then comes Tom Eade, again, who's similarly had a good race. Well, anyway, good race for him, up in P3. He'll be happy with his points for Ferrari. As he crosses the line to finish off the podium positions. I don't know if Tom will get him on, but I don't know what penalties well anyway he's got, but I think Tom has 10 seconds. He does. Seb, unfortunate for him, he did end up getting unfortunately he was the victim of dirty driving. He has no wing, an unfortunate consequence, but he will come home to finish in P5. Well done to him. Congratulations to Seb. Unfortunately, Seb's penalties promotes Seb's spray and pray. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a finished race. Aside from the obvious, we more must say that it was a good race. I think some drivers had some very some very good overtakes, some very clean overtakes, but we get let down in the end by one driver. He's now been banned, so yeah, we you know, we can't win it all. Let me just get a print screen of that, and yeah, I need to do and do a print screen of that. There we go. Right, so we will go back and read them out then. Engine, congratulations to him on his P1. P2 goes to Tom Eade. P3 with the rounding up of the podium positions to well anyway. Tom in P4, Spray in P5, P6 Josh, Marshall in P7, Sebcina in P8, unfortunate for him. Hilly in P9, Marshall, Ben in P10, Jay in P11, 12 Panda, forget him, 13 4, and a DNF for Rapid and a disqualification for Gibbo. So that finishes off the round 4 of Monaco. We have now we've come to the end of that. We now need to look forward to where we're going next. Bear with me a moment while I find the calendar in the Discord, because I didn't put it on the stream because I forgot. So, right. Next race is Brazil, and it is a sprint race, so we get double bubble. So I want to thank you all for coming and joining the stream. Thank you, Rabbi. Rabbi, it's horrendous, isn't it, mate? But every now and then we do get them drivers. I do feel incredibly sorry for Seb Sina there. He had a very good race and unfortunately ruined by one driver. So yeah, a good race, I think. Yeah, it's it just. I think it just happens, but we are a good league, and then things will just be put to bed, and I'll discuss with my colleagues, and yeah, join us next week then for the sprint race at Brazil. Brazil's always a good track, lots of good overtaking up the hill, especially on the pitch straight down into turn 1. Again, Radek, 4 here, yeah, you are my driver of the day, mate, and don't apologise for your skills. Honest, you will improve, and you just got to stick with it. You might come across Spinsy in the future or during your travels. He started off just like you, mate, brand new to the game, struggled, and now he's a race winner, and he nearly won the season. I think it's only after 3 years, so you did really well. So yeah, good race to you. You are my driver of the day, for sticking it out, because it takes a lot of courage to do that. But yeah, congratulations to Engine Well anyway, and Tom. I'm going to log off now and try and deal with the carnage. So yeah.